I think we should also hear the translation of this Damodarashtakam. So translation of this song is Namamishvaram Satchitanandarubham Lasat Kundalam Kukula Pajamanam Yashodapiolukala Tavamanam Paramishtamathyam Datodutya Gopya. I offer my pranam to the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, whose form is Satchit Ananda, whose shark-shaped earrings swing and play upon his checks. He is the supreme splendor in the Gokul Dham. After breaking the yogurt pot, being afraid of Mother Yashoda, he jumps down from the wooden mortar and runs away quickly. When chased by Mother Yashoda, who runs after him, he is ultimately caught from behind. So I offer my pranam to that Damodar, who, afraid of the stick seeing his mother's hand, cries and rubs his eyes frequently with his lotus hands, whose eyes express extreme fearfulness, whose soaping makes the jewel and pearl necklace upon his neck shiver, and whose belly is bound only with his mother's pure devotion. So with great love I offer my pranam 100 times to that Damodar, Sri Krishna, whose childhood pastimes, like being bound in rope, immerses the inhabitants of Gokula in pure bliss, and who lets his devotees realize that he is naturally conquered by chaste devotees, who are desirous of knowing his supreme opulence and majesty, and are free from knowledge of his Aishwarya. So these pastimes we can only understand when we are free from Aishwarya. Aishwarya means the form of the Lord as Narayan, Vishnu. All opulences he shows. He is given respect from afar. He is worshipped like supreme, like king, like Ram. So in Gokul or in Vrindavan, Krishna appears as an ordinary cowherd boy. And there is no Aishwarya. He does not show his opulence, his and majesty. So, and they are free from knowledge, means they are not studying or learning the Vedas. They have spontaneous attraction to him. Like this goes so far that even his mother, Yashoda, because he was breaking the pot of butter and ghee out of his playing, so she wanted to punish him. She took a stick in her hand and ran after him. So Krishna this time he played as a small boy, a small childish boy. So he tried to run away from the mother's punishment. But she caught him. And then she caught him, she wants to bind him. She wants to bind him with a rope. But this rope was not long enough. So she asked for another rope to bind him. So she put these ropes together and thought, now I can bind him. But did not work. She could not do it. It was too short again. 2 fingers too short, it is said. So she asked one rope more, and again it did not work. So she was losing her hair, the flowers from her hair fall down. She was sweating, and all the inhabitants of Gokul saw her, how much difficulty she got. So these are the pastimes. On the end, because he saw his mother, tears coming, that she could not bind him, that she could not. So he decided, okay, let her bound. I am bound by her love, not by she wants to chastise me. So in this way, the pastimes of Damodar, we remember this Leela, and others of course also in this month. It's because of this it's called the Damodar month. And Narad Muni and that is from Bhatma Puran. Some rishis, they were speaking this, and it was recorded in Bhatma Purana. So varam deva moksham la moksha vadim va nachanyam vinaham varesha rabhiya. And they say, O revered Deva, you are capable of granting any boon. I do not pray to you for liberation, or eternal life in Vaikunta, or for any other benediction, O Lord. So they were not running for liberation, moksha. Also eternal life they did not care, or for any other benediction. Only one, O Lord, may your form as a cowherd child remain manifest forever in my heart. Except this, I have no need of any other benediction. Idam de mukam bojam avyaktanila, vitam kundalesh nektaraktascha gopya. O Lord, may your lotus-like face, which adorned with glossy black curling locks, and kissed by Mother Yashoda again and again, and beautified by lips as red as bimba fruits, always remain visible in my heart. All other thousands of attainments are useless to me. Namo Deva Damodarananda Vishnu, Prasida Prabodhuka Chalapti Magnam. Pranam to you, O Deva, O Damodar, O Ananta, who are endowed with inconceivable potency. O all-pervading Vishnu, O my Master, be pleased with me. I am sinking deeply into the ocean of sorrow. Favor me by showering the rain of your gracious glance upon this surrendered soul, who is so pitiable fallen, and grant me your darshan, means vision. So, Kuvarat Majo Baramoteva Yatva Tvayamojido Bhakti Bhajo Kridoja. O Damodar, although you were bound to the mortar with ropes tied by Mother Yashoda, You have mercifully liberated the 2 sons of Kuvera, who were cursed by Narada to stand as Arjuna trees, and gifted them with your love. In the same way, kindly bestow upon me the same Prema Bhakti. This is my soul longing. I have no desire for any other type of liberation. And then the last, Namaste tu tamne spuradipti tamne dvadyodharayata vishvasya tamne namoratikaya priyaya dvadya priyaya namonanda lila devaya tubhyam. Then, O Damodar, I offer my obeisances to the exalted rope binding your belly. I also offer obeisances to your belly, which is the source of effulgence and the mainstay of the entire universe. Time and again I offer my obeisances to Srimati Radhika, your dear most beloved, and I offer my obeisances 100 times to your wonderful, unlimited pastimes. So this month is especially in Vrindavan, on all the holy places, where are now coming lakhs and lakhs of people, all to the holy places in Vrindavan. Vrindavan, Radhakund, Gokul, Vashana, so many places where the devotees remember the Lord performing his pastimes, wonderful pastimes. And those who are very advanced in spiritual life, they can experience these pastimes there, now. But it is only for realized sadhus. And those sadhus, they live there. Many of them, very high class. So they are not members of this material world. They are members of the eternal plane. Their life, their everything, they gave to Lord Damodar, Lord Krishna. So there is 24 hours they are remembering him. When they forget Krishna, then Krishna tries to play with his devotees that he is hiding. Then those devotees feel much pain of separation with Pralamba. So this is the highest attainment we can experience in this world. Even we are embodied now in this world and think this is reality, what we are living here. But in reality, it is a dream. It has a beginning and it has an end, and we cannot escape. But the pastimes of the Lord, they are eternal. And the Lord's devotees, they are also eternal. They are always connected with him. There is no death, no birth, no old age. They are not identified with the material world, with this material plane. They are members of the eternal plane. And this is what Bhakti means. We are very fortunate to get in a line where there is highest relation one can have to Supreme Lord is explained and can be realized through the bona fide acharyas and liberated souls who are members of the eternal world. Seemingly they they are posing as normal people and we cannot see because we have not eyes to see. We can only see concrete matter. We have not the eyes to go deeper, to understand what is spiritual life, what is eternal life, where we belong to, where we coming to, why we are here, where we are going. All these questions, and nobody in this material world can give the answer, because they are Kali Yuga, they are all ignorant. It is called Maya, that what is not reality. So everybody of us has to face in this world, who has not understood who he is, has to experience birth, disease, old age, and death. Nobody can escape. So, but we think, let us enjoy this few days, years we are here, as much as possible. And we are not thinking that what will be the result of this enjoying mood. We will have to come again in this world, and we have to go on again, trying to enjoy. But the world is different mentality, or they have different vision. They understand that everything is created for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. Everything is meant for His enjoyment. So they try to act as a servant. Everything what we see, everything nice, everything beautiful, is meant for His enjoyment. And this is what we have forgotten, and that's because of this. We don't want to serve, we don't want to please the Lord, who created everything, where we are part of Him, who is outside and inside. He is everything. Everything is meant for His pleasure. And those who are imitating the Lord, they try to enjoy separately from the Lord. They have forgotten Him. And in this way, they suffer life after life under the laws of this material nature, material world. So we have to hear from realized souls. We have to act according to the laws, and we will attain this higher plane where we are not free from birth and death, where we can go home, back home to Godhead. Is there any question or any? Who will go?
Maharaj 15 years ago was preaching that he as a devotee won't always be a servant of Krishna. But as soon as we are, let's say, in Brahmacharya, then we are not capable of performing any seva because we are back to Godhead. Do you think that this is, let's say, like this, or it should be different? Or?
This is a lower stage of realizations. We have many different kind of yogas that are practiced. Karma yoga, Astanga yoga, Raja yoga, Gyan yoga. So all of them you can attain the moksha or liberation. But what is the meaning of moksha? You are out of the material plane, but where are you now? In a nothingness, in an empty place. There's no movement. There is just like sleep without dream. So this is one possibility. One attains this, but actually, in reality, we have to go further. The moksha means it's the first realization of I am eternal. But there is not even the identification that I am a person. I am melding with everything. I am become one with everything. So, but this is a boring thing. If something comes in your vision or remembrance, you may fall down again. You may again enter the material plane. So the thing is that from this state, we have to go further. Like the four Kumaras, they were realized in Brahmajyoti, means in the they were liberated souls. But they heard there is Vishnu, so they want to see him. So they decided, and they came to the transcendental world, but they were yet not everybody can enter there. If one is not qualified, if one is not pure, he cannot enter this pure plane, because he will just create disturbance. Like we could not enter now, because we have so many ideas in this world, and we would like to, there's everything peace and nice in the transcendental plane. Everybody is a servant of the servant. Everybody helps each other. There's only harmony. And if there's some fight, like Krishna fighting sometimes, this is also perfect, because there's no death, no. It is just a play. Here in this world, we take it very sincere. But basically it's also just a play. It's a small part of this lifetime. But you can come again and can go again. But the Kumaras were allowed. Vishnu himself came. Anyway, there's a story with this. I will not go into this, how they came. But the two giant Vijay, who were standing out the door, on the left side, on the right side, actually they are the guard who can come in. And even if you come in the temple, and if the temple is a transcendental place, you will not see it, because you have not the eyes. So they make you see only what you want to see. They cannot see universal. They have no universal vision. Our world is very small, and we think we are great. Krishna is great. We are just insignificant. Just think about so many living beings. In this room are millions of living beings in different forms. And we are thinking that we are an important person here. We are insignificant. We are nothing. We have to understand. As long as you think you are a special person, you have no place there. If you think, now I'm master, now I'm this, now I'm that, then you get on your forehead disqualified. We cannot go there with the attitude, I am the master, I know so much. I want to preach in Vaikuntha. Everything there is more high than we can never understand. Only we can enter there in Trinadapi Sunijana, Darorapi Saisana, in a humble mood, more humble than a tree, more humble than a grass, and more tolerant than a tree. Everybody there is sweet, everything is sweet there. There's no thinking of, what can I enjoy there? No. Such persons are disqualified. We cannot understand it maybe now, but this is the qualification to go there. We are just servants of the Lord. We want to please Him. And in this way we can go deeper. We can realize that actually even if you're in this body, you already have attained Vaikuntha. Because as we heard here, I pray only that Lord Damodar Krishna is sitting, that He's taking His seat in my heart. He's everywhere. He's in your heart, He's outside, He's everything you can see is Him. But we are in illusion. We think this is an enemy, this is a friend, this is good, and basically we are just exploiting this world for our personal interest. This is disqualification. We cannot understand. They were great kings. They had so much opulence. Who knows some of them? Yudhishthira. There was Dhruva was also Bali, but they did not were not attached at all to anything opulence. They were the rulers of what was the name in India for Bharatvarsha, yes. Whole Bharatvarsha, whole world more or less. But they had no attachment. And one, what was his name? He left home. He gave the position to his son. He had Bharat Maharaj, yes. So he gave up everything. He was not attached. He wanted to go. He wanted to find. He wanted to cross this plane of death, birth. And it took him 4 lives. 3 lives. 3 or 4 lives. Even as a deer, he has to appear, because he become attached to a deer. He wants to save. And he was next life a deer, but he was always around ashram and always hearing the sounds of the transcendental sound of the sadhus, the saints. And next life, he doesn't want to have attachment to anything anymore. He become Jalapara. He like a fool in a Brahman family, he take birth. But he was not able to do simple service. He had no interest. So his father put it on the field. He should stay there the whole day for that birds or crows not eating the vegetables or whatever. We call it how? We call it here?
Scarecrow.
Huh?
Scarecrow. Yes, scarecrow.
Scarecrow, okay. So in this way, and then they want to kill him, because the Kali, they offered criminals and fools at this time. So they have one of these thieves or criminals, he escaped, and then they found him on the street, not speaking and not caring for anything. They thought, let us take him. And we offer him to Kali. Then they wanted to kill him, and then Kali appeared and killed all these worshippers. Because she could understand this is pure, absolute pure soul. We should also understand, if one comes to this level, he is always protected. He doesn't have to fear anything. How otherwise would it be possible? If the Supreme Lord, you come close, he will care for you. Because he can become even your friend. All relations are possible. And he is not a sadist. He is the most beautiful and most attractive and most always conscious of his devotees. So we should come and become a servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of a servant of those who serve Srimati Radharani, Radha Govinda. This is our position. If you take this position, you have the highest position or highest level. But now we are in the situation that we want to be the enjoyer. We want to be God. We want to be the controllers. And we cannot control. It is just like children playing in the sand, what we are doing. Because birth, disease, old age, and death, nobody can help you. It will happen according to the laws, according to our past activities. Nobody can save you except the Lord Himself. We must realize this and must live like this. Ready? Is there any comments?
I have one other question. You had a really interesting comment on the spiritual world. When you are entering this temple, what do you see? If you have to explain. My view is so, let's say, limited in that terms. So I would like to know what do you see?
This is Krishna's place. We are not looking for finding fault or finding something negative or positive. This is not the way how we should see. Because negative, positive, of course, this is a sign of material life. Whoever gives us enjoyment is a friend. And whoever is not willing to give me enjoyment, he becomes my enemy. I become envious. This is a material. This is holding us here in this world. We have seen in Vrindavan such persons. And we are fortunate we are getting deeper understanding of this. If you think positive, then it will come positive back. If you think negative, negative will come back. This is nature. This is the nature here. Not. You are now so many years. I remember it was one of the first coming, I don't know, when was this? 98 or something. In the temple. A young boy. And it is 98, it is 26 years now or something. But you think still you want to mix up both things. You cannot mix it. This will bring you in troubles. Radha. So time is over. Nothing more to say. Yes, no, I'm happy. Then I know what about speaking, you know. I cannot speak. All the Ukrainians, they are bad, and this is bad, and this is good. This is not our topic here. This is what the people, or those who are involved in this, they create their own fortune or misfortune. So it's not our business to mix into these things. They have to pay the price for their past activities, whatever they may be, good and bad. Jai Srila Gurudev, Talila Vishnu Vishnupada Brahmamsa Brigacharya Stodasa Shishimad Bhakti Vaibhapuri Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Nitai Guru Premanandi Mancha Kalpatarubhyassa Pasindubhyeva Panitan Bhavani Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah.